Hello, my name is Rachel, and I'm here with Bookmas day number 11. We are almost done with this video readathon, so I am excited to be wrapping all this up and heading into Christmas, but I feel like I hope I keep up this momentum. Maybe not a video a day, but I'm hoping I can continue my trend of staying on my videos into 2017, so we'll see. But today's topic is the most anticipated books, or at least my top 11 of 2017. So first up is Always and Forever, Laura Jean by Jenny Han. I still have not read the second book in this, what was supposed to be just a duology, but I've been meaning to all year and just haven't had a chance, so I'm super excited. I absolutely love the first book and am excited for this release this year. Next up is By Your Side by Casey West. I had a goal in August to read all of Casey West's works, and I managed to do almost that. I did not read the two kind of sci-fi twists books, but I read all of her contemporary romances and they're adorable. I absolutely love them, so I cannot wait for this one to come out. I've heard that it takes place in a library, which that's just perfect for me. I am so excited for this book to come out. I have a feeling I will be buying this one the day it comes out and reading it probably within 2 days, so stay tuned for that review. Next is Because You Love to Hate Me. I've heard about this one on BookTube pretty often. This is a book with, I think, short stories written by pretty popular authors inspired by popular booktubers. Like, there was a little collaboration there, and I'd love to see how that turned out and see how they work together. Next up is A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. This is the conclusion, I believe, of her series, and I am super excited to see what happens to all these characters. I have enjoyed the other two books a whole lot, and I am super pumped for this release this year. And this is another one I will probably be buying as soon as it comes out, and I will definitely be doing a series wrap-up for this one. Next up is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and mostly I'm just excited about this one because it's Veronica Roth. I'd really like to see what else she can do outside of the Divergent world, and I've already pre-ordered a copy of this one to be signed at my local bookstore, and I'm excited for that one. I think the kids are really going to enjoy it too, since there hasn't been any other addition to her writing collection since Divergent. I think they're going to eat this one up. Next up is the third installment in the Ember and the Ashes trilogy, quadrilogy, quartet, whatever. I think there's going to be 4 books. I think it's 4. And I think this one's going to be coming out this year. It might get pushed back to 2018, which would break my heart because I am absolutely in love with the series and cannot wait for the next installment. So if it does come out in 2017, I'm going to be all over that. And even if it comes out in 2018, I'm still going to be all over that one. Next up is Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I have loved everything I've read by Neil Gaiman, and I've been very into kind of Scandinavian things lately, so I'm pretty excited for this one. And I have an e-arc of this that I plan to get to pretty early on in 2017, so I'm excited for that one. Next up is Shadowland by Elizabeth Kostova. I don't know a ton about the plot, but I do know that she wrote The Historian, and I enjoyed reading that one, so I'm excited for this one. This is another one I also have an e-arc of, and I was so excited to get this one, and I'm looking forward to doing a review on this one and just seeing what other worlds she creates. I feel like she creates very, very descriptive worlds, kind of magical, realistic, wonderful, interesting worlds. Next up is Saga Volume 7. I don't think I read 6 yet this year, but I do have it on my e-reader and plan to give it a read pretty soon. I feel like I've had a lot of other graphic novels that I've had on my plate lately, so I'll probably wait a little bit, but I am excited to get to the next 2 installments. I actually kind of started rereading the series, and then I just had to put it down, but I probably will continue on with that as well now that I have access to all of them on my e-reader. But I'm excited for the next installment because I'm invested at this point in all of these characters. So Volume 7, I believe, is coming out in 2017. And last up is House of Furies. This is by Madeline Rowe. I have read all of the books in Madeline Rowe's first series, which was the Asylum series. I've read all of those. So I'm excited to see some new characters from her and like a new world, to see how different this one will be, and I'm just pretty psyched to see something new from her. So that's one, again, I will probably jump on as soon as it comes out. So those are my top 11 in 2017. Let me know down below any that you are excited for. I know there's going to be a ton of awesome new books in 2017, so these are just like the first 11 that I could think of, and I'm pretty pumped. I think it's going to be an awesome reading year for all of us here on the BookTube. So thank you for watching. I'm going to hop off here, and I need to get some laundry started, get something to eat, and I'm going to get back to reading. This morning I finished up The Brief History of Everyday Objects. This is like a graphic novel format, and it was really interesting. They go through like a 2-page spread on everyday items like a toothbrush, for instance, or kitty litter, and it was very interesting to read. I felt like I learned quite a bit, and I'm considering buying this for my students. This is geared more towards like adults though, so just be warned with that. And I really enjoyed this one. So this was, I believe, the 5th book that I finished during the readathon, so I'm pretty happy with that. As we only have 2 more days, I'm going to try to at least get 1 more book done, possibly 2, but I think that's about as much as I'm going to be able to get in. But I am going to keep reading. As I mentioned in my last video, I kind of secretly would like to get to 100 books, and I'm now at 93 or 94, I think. So I'm just going to keep on reading past this readathon, and I will hopefully have an awesome wrap up for you at the end of December. So thank you for watching. I hope your readathon is going very well, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of Bookmas.